There's a dip in there.
You're like Grumpy off like the Seven Dwarfs.
I don't get.
Anytime.
What?
Why don't sit? The only one that heard me.
So today starts our wrecker build. We have our 1988 K30 donor truck. That's got our Data 60, our transmission, our 205, everything we need. That we're going to swap into our 79 tow truck. So we're going to rob the axles, transfer case, T-case, front end, steering column, and every part we can pillage off of it to put in our other truck. Okay, so funny thing is why wouldn't we buy a 1-ton that's already ready to go, or something that's already 4-wheel drive? Well, it's pretty simple. We're a full off-road shop. The bought not built section of the world. So we got an extremely good deal on this 1979 tow truck. Runs and drives great, just wasn't 4-wheel drive. So we were lucky enough to come across a donor truck that had everything we needed for a good enough price. So here, what we do, what we care about, and why we love the off-road community is because we build this stuff. We want to build it from scratch. We want to know that we know every bolt, nut, washer, everything possible that's going on these things. Our local area, this isn't a $1 million idea. It's not the first idea. You've got Matt's Off-Road, you've got Lori Irish, you've got Merlin. There's a couple of the guys back east that do it. And to be honest, it looks fun. We've been pulling people out of our area, whether it's mud, snow, rolled or wrecked vehicles, trying to chase a 22-foot long trailer back into an off-road trail that just, I mean, who wants to take a $10,000 trailer and go beat it through the sand dunes? So having something like this available for our area is huge. And we've been the people that's everyone's called for years. So I figured it was time for us to have something that was more feasible for our area and have the opportunity to go help everyone that has issues and just have a designated tow truck instead of trying to hook the truck and trailer or trying to put somebody's vehicle back together that's been wrecked or rolled, and just getting it out of there in a more timely, quicker manner instead of trying to hustle parts around town or whoever's got them and make it happen. Our plan with our 1979 tow truck was, of course, first thing we had to do is get the doors painted. We had to rock the logos. We were super excited. Local gentleman does phenomenal pinstriping work, super good job. We're going to swap. It's a 2-wheel drive truck, so we got to swap everything from our donor truck to this truck. So it'll have a Dana 60. It'll have the same rear end out of the parts truck, just so the 410 gears match. And the parts truck's an 88. This is a 79. So putting newer, less used stuff just makes sense. We're going with a rough country 6-inch lift, full suspension, front and rear. We're going to keep the 205 T-case. We got to swap the 4-speed transmission out of this truck as well into this one because this is only a 2-wheel drive trans. We're going to run a 37-inch tall tire with some Mickey Thompson bead locks. Super excited about that. We've already fuel injected the engine. Reliability is going to be everything. It doesn't need to make a ton of horsepower or nothing like that. It just needs to be reliable in off-camera situations, going up steep hills, rocks, bouncing, etc. We've all been in the carburetor situation when it bogs out. So we went with the Jegs Bandit fuel injection setup on it. Super excited about it. It already runs. It was a super painless install. It's very plug and play, very friendly. So I'm guessing in 3 days time, this thing should be done. all three of us, the two mechanics, myself, we're gonna bust our butts until this thing's done. So we're gonna take, in the future, we're getting rid of this. So it's got a PTO winch, it's a PTO transmission, blah, blah, blah. We're getting rid of all that. We're gonna go to a Harbor Freight Badlands winches, cabled winches. We'll mount 2 winches. We'll have a winch off this side facing this way, a winch off that side facing that way, one for the boom, and of course one in the rear for whichever there. You know, we'll weld D-rings on the side. We can talk in depth this thing till we're blue in the face. Truth is, we're super excited about it, just because it's just not something that's here local yet, and we're proud to be the first people to offer it here locally. So hopefully everything goes smooth, and in the next 3 days, this thing's a monster truck on 37-inch tires and ready to go kick some ass. So we're hoping the goal with this is Great American Crawl comes here to the basin in March. Can't quite remember the dates. We would like this completed and done, running and driving and usable. Any event that comes here to our local area, we offer our shop for free. You buy the parts, I'll install them for free. I've been doing that for years. Whether it's UTVs, Jeeps, trucks, doesn't matter. With the events, that's kind of how we give back to our community and give back to the off-road world as well. So having this done for that event's going to be huge, because, you know, we all know shit's going to happen. So